Hey y'all, Rick Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punch Wally Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing? All right? Today is Saturday, August 23rd, 2025, year of our Lord, season number 3, episode number 235. In today's show, we are going to talk about the incident in Las Vegas. Let's go. In my life, the 365 Project, coming to you almost live from, yes, I said the incident in Las Vegas, from the CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool, that's ready2.com, REDITOO.com. Check them out for concrete and masonry work in schools. Tools, not schools. Also brought to you by Simpson motorcycle helmets. If you got a $100 head, you should wear a $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, you should wear a Simpson. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallasMerch.com. Spire, S-P-I-R-E, Construction Inc.com. They are a full-scale residential contractor. You need some work done at your house, carpentry work on your shingles, your roof, whatever it is, your heating, your air conditioning, SpireConstructionInc.com. That's my son-in-law. They will do you a great job. Tell them I sent you. Maverick Harley-Davidson, Longhorn Harley-Davidson, the official Harley-Davidson dealers of Strokers Dallas and Strokers Ice House. Check those fine folks out. So, from Amazon the other day, I got this assortment of rubber bands, but there was no card in there. I don't know who sent these to me, but thank you. I love rubber bands with color. Right now, turn off that news and let's me and you take a stroll down memory lane. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to... What about that shirt you're wearing? Good eye. So it says, my grandpa rides a bagger. Got my logo on the back. My grandpa rides a bagger. Meaning, you know, so many people ride baggers now. Oh, you ride a bagger? Yeah. My grandpa rides a bagger too. Means baggers for old people. StrokersMerchDallas.com. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 2005. So in 2005, back then, we were doing a lot of shows around the country. So I bought my first dually, 2003 Chevrolet dually, pulled it apart, had my pal Gary Queen over at OSC flame it, and it was green and purple flames on a black truck. Loved that truck. My brother still has that truck, kinda. But if you've never driven a dually, you can't do a lot of things. You can't really go through drive-thrus with it. You can't really park the dang thing. You can't take it in a parking garage. So my driver at the time, his name was Meathead, family friend, and we're in Las Vegas, and I told Meathead, find a parking spot outside. You can't park that dually in a parking garage. He said, okay. The next day, he said, I'll pull the truck out. I'm going to call and have the truck pulled out. And I said, what do you mean they valet park it in the parking garage? Well, I got pissed. And I go down there and the guy says, I parked it myself. I'm here every day. No problem. I can park that dually. And I said, I don't think so. When his kid's like 24, 25 years old. Yes, sir. You're not the first dually. I got this down. And I said, if you put one scratch on my dually, there's going to be a... No, sir, Mr. Fearless. I've done this 1,000 times. Okay. Then I got on Meathead for allowing the kid to do it. Next morning, get up, They called for the front desk and asked if I can come downstairs. That same kid pulled the fender off my dually, pulling it out of the parking garage. I was pissed. Meathead was defending the guy, which made me madder than heck. And I almost fired Meathead there in Las Vegas. I was so mad. I told Sue, I said, I will drive my truck back by myself. Joe T was with me. He said, you fire Meathead, I'll ride back to Dallas with you. I was so mad. That truck had bought it in 03. It was at the painter for months and months and months. It hadn't been back 6 months, and he pulls the fender off of it, wrecks it into the wall. So I knew it. Now it's got to go back to the painter where it's going to be a couple of months sitting over there so they can get it right. Speaking of getting it right, how about the... Don't park your dually in a parking garage. Check that check. Woo, you got those rust-colored chucks on. Yeah, and you know it's got the wet, blah, 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 blah. Matching shoestrings, one eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me now, these are some handsome chucks. You want to check the office? Yeah, I do. Okay. So back in those days, the 60s, you could go to get your kid's picture made, and they'd dress you up in a cowboy uniform or suits, and you can see that me and my brother were dressed up in suits. So my mom, that didn't have any money back then, spent what little money she had to get professional pictures made of her 2 boys. Doesn't make sense to me, but that's how my mom was. What was Grandma Goldie doing 76 years ago today? August 23rd, 1949 was a Tuesday. Grandma wrote, I ironed this morning. Dixie and Kenneth went to school. Harry and Dick went to Ray Young's sale. Dick bought 3 cows. Dad joke. I could tell my parents hated me because I had 2 toys, and they were a toaster and a radio. Think about it. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. It's better to keep your mouth shut and your eyes open. That is true. You know, you got 1 mouth and 2 ears, so I think you're supposed to listen twice as much as you talk. Today is Saturday, so we have a DJ in the Ice House tonight. It's a little cooler this weekend, but it's still in the 90s. I think sometime next week it's supposed to be in the 80s for a few days. That's my kind of party right there, it's 80s. Check out my merchandise shop, Strokers Dallas Merch, MERCH. You'll find hats and shirts and long sleeve shirts and short sleeve shirts and button up shirts and, you know, all different kinds of things that we have on there. I like this as my new design. My grandpa rides a bagger, meaning baggers are for old people. I know, I'm an old person. All right, I got to go. I got Saturday things to do, but remember, there ain't no place like this place. So long for now. Love you, Alice.